Hey guys, what's up? It's the Never161 and we're doing a Rubik's tutorial on how to do this random something. And it looks really complicated, but we're not going to be doing that because I've just joked all you guys and yeah, because I'm a troll. But we're going to be doing the simplest one, which is the Rubik's Cube. So, how to do the Rubik's Cube. Everybody's been wondering, but there's a few simple steps, which are 6. So, first of all, you want to align the cross. Then you want to complete the corners. Then you want to do the second layer. Then you want to do the second top layer across. Then you want to do the top layer corners. And you'll do the Rubik's Cube. I'll get into more detail with all the steps right now. So, these steps, let's get into more of a smarter area. So, these steps, you want to do the plus, edge, edge, edge. Make sure these are all aligned while doing the plus. Next one, do the corners while aligning them. So see, the corners are done and you've done the first step, first layer. Then, if you look at this one, the first and the second layer have been done. Then, if we look at this one, the first and layer, second have been done, plus the top corners, which have been aligned properly. This one has the exact same before, but except the corners are right. So if you look here, red, green, and orange, it's placed right, but it's turned wrong. So if you look here, this one, red, orange, green, it's not placed right. So then we twist them, and we'll get the right cube. So what we'll go back in time. Just a second, reversing time in a few minutes. And back to this. So I'll keep this cube in the corner, the plus cube, and we'll get started. I've just mixed this one prepared. Right, so what you want to do is, there are 4 or 5 steps. I can't remember and I can't be bothered to count. So, the first step is to locate the piece. The second step is to align it with its opposite center. Then the third step is to align it to its correct center. Then fix any mistakes. So that's 4. I'm sorry. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, first step, we're going to do this red, let's do this yellow and white and blue edge. So if you didn't already know, there's a center piece which can only be moved in the center. Edge piece can only be turned into other edges and can be flipped colors. And then the corner pieces can be rotated, like, so green can be here and here, and yellow can be there and there. But you can't have it out of place. So if I twist this, if I twist that, it'll be the same way. See? No, I can't twist it, but still. Yeah, alright. So what we're going to do is, we're going to look for the blue and white edge. So here it is, the blue and white edge. You bring it, if it's on the second layer, which is first layer, second layer, third layer. If it's on the second layer, we want to bring it down and turn it away and bring it back up. And you noticed it's already in the bottom layer, and it's completed step 2, which is aligning it with its opposite color. So you align it with blue, not white. Then you flip it, turn it amount of times, any amount, and it should line up there. And you do the same thing with the rest. And with the 4th step, when you do it first, you won't have to matter because you haven't ruined anything else. Then, you look for, let's do orange and white. That's on the top layer already. So what you want to do is, you want to bring it down once. If you bring it down this way and you're like, oh, it doesn't work, bring it down the other way, and if it lines up, then that's good. But if it doesn't, bring it down to the bottom layer and just start from that second step. Or the first step. And then, yeah, turn it once, and done. That's lined up that. Now, we'll do the rest. So this one has a problem, because the red's on the bottom, and the white is on there. And we're supposed to have the red there. So what you do is, you bring it away from it, bring these 2 pieces down, bring it back, which makes it aligned. See, it's aligned, and then bring it back up. And it shouldn't ruin any of the others. If so, then try looking carefully. So now, what we're going to do this green and white one. We don't want to ruin any of the other ones, because if we do that, and then that, we've ruined it, because we just ruined that. So I've got a sneaky way to do this. So, what you do is, you don't want to do this, and then bring it there, and bring it back, and then lining up, but you have to pull that back, and that, and that, and that. But I'm going to teach you a very sneaky way because I've learned this myself. So what you want to do is, if you think of it, red shall always line up with red, blue shall always line up with blue, orange should line up with yellow. So this green must line up with the green. So if you bring it down, if you bring it aside, the orange must line up here. Well, if you think of it, orange, blue, red, green. Orange, blue, red, green. So if you think of it, you can easily do this. So bring it down into the second layer. It doesn't matter if it's there. Bring it away. And if you think of it, the green should be there. The green should be there. And if you pull it up, voila. You bring it back. And you've done this first step. That's my way. I don't want to, do the whole backwards way. But yeah. So we're going to ditch this cube, the one that we just mixed up, and go for this one. Right. So the second step is to do the first layer. And there are about 4 steps in this second step. So they are locating the corner, aligning it with its 2 centers, doing the steps, or placing the corner, and then fixing any mistakes we did. So what we're going to do is we're going to locate the corner. So we'll do this simple, easy one. White, red, and green. If you can see, white, red, and green. What we want to do is we want to line it with its opposite centers colors. So red and green. We want to line it up with red and green. So there's red. Look on this side, it's red and green. In between the colors. So red and green is in between. If you think of it, if you bring this down, that's where the white should be. So you want to do is move it out of the way, bring it down, and bring it back. And bring it back up. But if you do it like this, if you easily make the mistake of pulling it back, you're going to be flipping that piece back up here, and it's already up there, but it's not where you want it. So you bring it away from the panel that you are moving down, and then bring it back, and yeah. That's what one of my ways are. I'll do another piece, which is, both of them are on the bottom, so that's easier. So this bottom piece here, sorry about that, this bottom piece here is on the bottom, so you're wondering how to do it. So bring it just down, and if you look at the back, you should have it there on this bottom third layer. Spin it twice so it's facing you, that piece, and bring it up. And it should be in the third layer without ruining out the others. Then you look around and do the same thing. So align it. If it's on the left side, you want to pull it away from the, pull it towards the right, bring it down, pull it back, and pull it up. That's what the same thing. And we'll do this upside down one. Alright. If you look at this, okay, I'll do this one here. This one is in the wrong place, but it's facing correctly words. So what you want to do is pretend it doesn't matter, but bring it down and bring it away. Bring it down, bring it away, bring it up. And you should have it lined up. And then you put it in the correct place. And I'll do this real quick one. And you have done the first layer. That's quick, isn't it? And we've done it less in 8 minutes. That's cool. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the second layer. So, grab the second layer cube out. We're going to finish the second layer. So, this second layer isn't that hard. But, first of all, locate the piece. Second of all, line it with its opposite side color. Place the edge and fix any mistakes we did. Right, let's do that. Kind of like the first one we did. Right, so what we want to do is we want to find any color. If you find a piece that, see this, blue and yellow, we don't want that blue and yellow piece at all, because that's only for the bottom layer. We don't want that yet. We want to find a color that doesn't have the opposite color. So yellow is opposite to yellow, white is opposite to yellow, orange is opposite to green, red, blue is opposite to green. If you have a different variation, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to look carefully with your cube because I'm not sure. But the centers should be the opposite colors. They shouldn't be not moved, and that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the edge. So this blue edge here, alright, we're going to do this. So we're going to look for a blue and orange edge. There it is. We want to align it with its color. So this time we're going to align it with what color is facing on the third layer. Not the bottom one, the facing. So it makes a T. Alright, see the T? Whatever the color is on the bottom, you want to repel from it. So orange, orange, repel. So go to the red, repelled. Then you want to bring this side down, take the corner away, and bring it back up. And then, look, you pull the corner. Put the corner back in, and you put the edge. That's amazing, isn't it? Now, we're going to do them more, but all of them, yeah, it's a bit easy if you can memorize them, but I'm just going to skip that. And look, we have done the first layer. So, there's a few variations from here on now. We got, oh no, what's happened? We've got a dot and an L, well, like an L shape. And if I can find another thing, hang on a second. Just haven't prepared myself. We have a dot, an L, a line, and a plus shape. What? What is this madness? Ignore the corners for now. Just ignore the corners. Just the center line. It's like a plus sign. We've got the edges, but we got them all different shapes. If you have a dot, we're going to start with the dot. Then we're going to go to the L, then the line, and the dot. This thing. If you got this already, good job. And just wait, because we haven't put the cornering right. We haven't put the edges right. If you see, this blue might not be aligned on yours. But anyway, we're going to start with these ones. So the dot is basically anything. So face it any orientation you like, and just perform this. So you pull the side up, bring this one up, pull it away, and bring it down. And just put it back together. And you should have a different one, like an L. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to do this. The L must, one point must be pointing at you, directly at you. I'm pointing at you. Oh no, don't move it that way, don't move there. Alright, so we're pointing at you, and we're going to make it point to the right. And then perform the same one, so, side, pull that up, put it away, bring it down, and then fix the corner. And then if you look, you go on the left. Make sure it's horizontal, not vertical, not pointing at you or pointing at the ceiling. Just pointing to the other side of the wall or the other side. Alright? Like cutting the cube in half. Okay? Half. Not vertically half, half. Alright. Now what you want to do is the same thing. I'm not just going to say it because it was going to make it easier. And look! You have done the Rubik's Cube. Well, not really, but you've done the plus. I'm just going to catch up on all these other cubes so I don't... I had the other variation real quick. Sorry about this. I wasn't prepared, but still, we're on the 12 minutes. That's a good thing. Right, what we want to do is we want to look at the edges now. See, these two have lined up. That's good. But if we look at the other two, they're not. They're just mixed and matched. And you'll see there's a common pattern, if I can find it, with these ones, because this is a little bit trickier. But yeah. You see, right now I'm going to show you all the edges that have been mixed and matched. So mixed and match cube edges. Oh god, I can't place them. Alright. One of the greens again, and yeah, that's all I can do for now. Yeah. Alright, so there might be more, but hang on a second. That's good. Right, so what we got here is we got three types. We have this one, where these two are matched and these two aren't. We have this one that the opposite colors, so the blue is matched and the green is matched, but the other colors aren't matched. And then if you're very lucky, you have finished the cube. You can finish the cube from my step. From that, what's it called? If you finished... if you have already got this, then good, you can just wait a little longer. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start from this double-sided. So, different sides have lined up. So, if you see, you want to make sure one of them is pointing at you. This time, we're going to make it vertical. So, not horizontal, so not this side pointing that way and this side pointing that way. We want one of them pointing at you and the other one pointing straight at you. Straight ahead. So, what we want you to do is, you want to go up 2 times, bring it down. Then bring it once, bring it up, and bring it inside, and do that. Make sure it's on your right hand, otherwise it won't work. Now look on this side, it's already been done, looking for the corners. Now if you look at the other side, we do this. We do exactly the same, except we make the L shape this time, pointing at you, and pointing to the right. And then you do the same, 2, and bring it down, and yeah. And if you spin it once more, you have done. I'll do this one real quick so that we don't have any problems with this. if you do not have any of the above, and you're wondering what to do, just do that same move. Just do this up twice, bring it down, bring it up, and then bring it down. If I can fix the cube up again, down. And just keep messing around with it. See, I think I've already pulled myself into one of these positions. No, I didn't. But just keep doing that until you have one of the above. And if you don't, then you've got something wrong with the cube. So now we have a few problems now. We have done this step, so that's a good thing. So we can chuck that on the other side of these steps completed. Now, in this step, we have to align the corners, which is this one. So this step, we have to make sure the corners are placed right, like so. So this is placed, this is placed, this is placed, and this place. So what we want to do is we want to look around. If you look on your cube, you might have one of the above, which is none of them are placed in the correct places without moving this top layer. Look around just carefully. This one's not placed, this one's not placed, this one's not placed, this one's not placed. So you might have one of these ones. You might have not placed, not placed, not placed, not placed, not placed. Yep. So that's the same as this one. Or this one, where you have one of them placed. So I'll start from the one that don't have placed. So if you have none of them placed, look carefully. Just pick any side you want to do it. Not this side, just this on the... Make sure the white is pointing down from now on. So what you want to do is, you want to go that side. Hang on. Let me just... Okay, yeah. Alright, so what you want to do is, you want to do the before, like this, that, pull it away. Wait, actually, no, am I doing it wrong? Oh, no, yeah, I'm doing it wrong. So what you want to do is, you want to pull up, pull away, pull it back up, this other one up, put away, bring it down, and then just fix the thing back. And it should, if you look carefully, now you have one aligned. That's the good thing. Alright, now, if you've already got them all aligned, great for you. Once again, you might have already been finished, but yeah, anyway. If you got one of them aligned, you want to keep that one aligned in the top right corner, right here. Not there, right here. Make sure it's always facing this way. So then you do the same. And you look, not aligned. Keep doing it. Look, and it's aligned. I'll just quickly catch up with these ones, because I know what I'm doing. Alright, we got at least... That's a good thing. Alright, we got... Oh, wow, we got all three. So by now, if you've done this step, if you're very lucky, you might have actually finished the cube. That's great. If you have, then good. You can go turn off the video. But anyway, let's get back to what we are doing. So, now, once you've done that, you have done the lining up the corners. But these are what you might see right now. You might see all the corners have double colored. Like if you look, these ones have the opposite colors, an L shape kind of thing. And then the squares, but one of them has been doubled and the other has the opposite here. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be running through all of them. So we'll start off with this complicated one here. It's not really complicated. If you think of it, the yellows, the opposite color should be pointing away. So these ones are pointing at you and the other ones are pointing there. That's the thing. So what do you think of it? Now if you look at this, they have been double jointed. Oh no, what's happened? They look like they've there. But if you look at it this way, they're opposite colors. That's where people think, oh, that's where I have to go 2 times. But if you do it this way, it'll be easier. Because you only have to do it twice. You have to do it about 4 times to do it to get the finish the cube here. You have to do it twice here. Think about what you do next time. So, what you want to do is, whatever you do with this move, you affect the right. The left. So what you want to do is you want to go up twice, bring it down, do that. Except, you know that step where we had to change the the edges, right? That's exactly what you do here. And then you do it on the other side. And if you look at it now, you have completed that side. But then, if you want to just turn the cube around, and you'll have that side done, and... yeah, just complete those. I still do this in the beginner's way. That's the good thing. So I can teach it quite well. So this one's done. Now we look at this one. What is wrong with this? What we have to do is we have to see this. They're the opposite colors. Do the same. And you should be done. Good, if you're done, then great. Congratulations, you have done well. But now, what we're going to do is, we're going to look at this one. This one, I don't know how to do properly myself, but I just randomly guess. So, whatever effect I affect the right, okay? So, do it twice. I don't really mind myself if I, stuff up. See, like this is what I hate. I have to do it twice again. So, once, and then you do the same, and it should be one of the above. Well, yeah. And you keep doing it until you're done. With that L-shaped thing, I just play around with it because I can't be bothered to find out. I can't find a formula for it myself. Now we have this one. This one, look, you have to be very careful here. This one, here, you can do this one normally. If you thought about this was yellow, that would be the one that we had before, like the second one. That would what we had before. So just spin it twice. And now you're left with this. You're wondering how to do this. So what you want to do is, you want to think, if we had the reds here, there are two ways. My way I've made up myself. One way, and the other way is what you should do. You should do the moves twice. So that's once, and then you can see there, and you can just finish off the cube. But if you realize, if I do it once more, you're back at the same place. So if you think of it, you can do the moves backwards. So you want to start off with the opposite side. Bring it down. So bring it up, bring it once, bring it down, bring it once, bring it back up, and then twice. And then you do that with the other side. And you have done. That's the easiest way I can tell you guys how to do this. And it's in 22 minutes. That's quite fair enough. God damn, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to just mix up a cube real quick. I'm not looking because I can't be bothered to cheat. But yeah, if you want to buy your own Rubik set, because I got all these 6 or something, if they are all the correct cubes. Yes, 6 and... where is it? This one. These 6 came in a box called this. If you can see it. I got these all from that website. If you want, I can link this all into the description. Someone just needs to comment and I'll link it. Alright, and it comes with instructions. If you're really good at Chinese, then that's what you can learn off. But I'm really hopeless with Chinese, but I know Japanese, but still, what you just do. Alright. Hopefully this video will help. And this set, I have to say, is one of the good ones because if you look, if I can really focus, yeah, there we go. So, anti-popping mechanism. This is a really cool thing. So, when I'm playing with, let's say, let's just tap on one of the cubes. There we go. So, when I'm playing with one of these cubes, this cube here is a Dion Guhom, which is one of my favorites but it's really slow now compared to what I can do on these ones. Yeah, so if you think of it, I can really do this. So if you put it half 45 degrees and pull this centerpiece, edge piece, it'll come out real quick because that's what I've been doing on that cube. But if I tried on this one, I'm like, oh god, that's hard to pull. It is actually hard to pull unless you really know what you're doing. But I don't want to break the cube, so that's what I've been doing. And that's why they have anti-popping, because when I'm playing with this one, I usually go like, oh yeah, I'm so cool. And I accidentally sometimes screw up, and it pops everywhere, and all the pieces just go everywhere. That's the problem I hate. So, I'll just quickly get back to what I was doing before. You ask me, I'll link any of the puzzles I have. Like, this one is just like a 3x3. Looks exactly like a 3x3. In a way, everybody's like, what the hell's that? And then, if you look at this is tiny. It's just like the second layer. And then this one, everybody thinks is the hardest. It looks so ridiculous when it's mixed up. But I can do it blindfolded because it's such of a touch cube. Like, you can feel it. It's for blind people, I have to say. But I'm just saying, if you are blind, then sorry about that. But anyway, let's just do what I was doing. I'm going to do a time trial thing of me doing the cube. Alright, I can do this in a minute. Just, my highest is under a minute. Alright, 3, I'll do green because that's my favorite color. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why my fingers are doing this, but they're really slow today. And they don't want to cooperate because they hate me for life. And sorry about if my voice is croaky, probably it is. It's gonna like affect the whole video. I'm like, yeah, no. But yeah, I can't do much about that. Everybody's been wondering how I can do this Rubik's Cube, and yeah, I just felt like to do a tutorial on it because I just I started the Rubik's thing at my school, or one of my friends might have. Okay. So we're at the L shape, just to let you know what I'm doing at. We're at the line now. And we've done the top cross. I don't know. And I've done the top cross properly, and then I'm doing the corners now. And I'm just turning the corners now. So, oh God. Alright, so that's what you got there, guys, and I'm just gonna bunch up all my Rubik's Cubes together, because they need a massive party here. And I will do a collection video, because I have like 36 of them, and I just feel like everybody must know about my Rubik's Cubes, otherwise they're just gonna die. Because I got so many, and everybody's like, oh, can you buy me one, because my parents won't allow me. That, just to tell one of my friends, because they know probably who I'm talking about. Anyway, I got like 11 cubes in total. And if you were wondering how I started this, just ask this cube here. This is the master cube. I got this the one first, and I will never, ever, 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 ever let anyone buy it off me or anything, because it was my first cube that I learned. And I'm really, really, really happy because this cube... Wait, why isn't it sold anyway? Oh no, it must be sold because it's my magic inspiration. My inspiration of this cube madness. But anyways, guys, if you've had a wonderful time learning how to do the Rubik's Cube, you just gotta practice anytime. So if you're too busy, or what's it called, you've got some kind of soccer training, or you're waiting on the bus stop, and you have a Rubik's Cube, and you have a phone, well, chances are you could easily do a Rubik's Cube while you're at the bus stop. I screwed up completely because I just forgot that I did that stupid move over again. But yeah, if you have iTube, there's an app called iTube. You can watch my video once, and then you can, yeah, you can, completely watch this over and over and over, and you can show your friends if you wish to, so you can be like, oh, look at this, I can do a Rubik's Cube. It's like, yeah, the level 161. Just like, yeah. Anyway, guys, hopefully this tutorial helped you in any way. If you personally know me, I will be glad to help you, because I am trying to help people. And guess what? I'm the master of Rubik's Cube fixing. This is just so ridiculous, this small Rubik's Cube here. I'll just finish this one off so then you guys can see how adorable this thing is. And if you were wondering, once again, if you were wondering how I got all these Rubik's Cubes, I will link the description, maybe, or in the comments, if anyone asks where I got them. So you can ask what specific one I got, and I will link especially to that just one Rubik's Cube, because that might be easier for... Oh, actually, I'll just link the website, maybe, soon. I just don't know. I just don't know myself, but... Yeah, if you're wondering, that'd be good. Because this one, I got the same place, but I don't know how much it cost. This probably would have cost more than a regular-sized Rubik's Cube, that's the thing. Because... it'd take a long time to do this, I had to say. Like, to make this, because you gotta make everything precise, otherwise you won't get it right. And these aren't made by Rubik's, which is the weird thing. I never chose Rubik's ever again, because after I got my first, maybe I might choose Rubik's once more. I might get an actual Rubik's Cube instead of the Magic Cubes, because they're officially called the Magic Cubes. Chinese cubes are called, what's it called? Magic Cubes, because they couldn't be bothered to have copyright reasons, and yeah, but in a way you can call them the Rubik's Cube, because everybody thinks they are. But yeah, that's just really tiny, and I had to say it's one of the best cubes, because yeah, it's quite anti-popping, but once again, you can easily... Wait, what? Oh my god! I have never popped this one before, but I think I'm just about to pop it. In the first video, yay! Come on, come on. We want this out because it's just about to end the video in a few seconds time, because... Wow, that's a weird Rubik's Cube. Anyway, I'm not going to pop that because it'll just take too long. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you need, once again, if you need any Rubik's Cubes, just let me know. I will link the description on where I got all these. I'll just give a heads up, which is, it is called Light Take. I will link it in anyway in the comments if someone asks. But anyways, guys, see you guys later.